The Megalania is the largest lizard ever to be recorded.
The tracks found by the teenagers were consistent with a reptile 30 feet long, far bigger than even the Komodo dragon.
There are creatures science refuses to recognize. But new technology makes us question what is real. If our eyes see it, if our cameras capture it, does it exist? Enter a realm where fact meets fiction, science meets legend, where nightmares come to life.
Oh my God!
Do you believe? Lost Tapes, Devil Dragon. In 2007, Tim Akron, an avid outdoorsman, set out to shoot the pilot episode of an extreme survival series. The premise of the show was to be dropped in remote locations, stranded for 7 days in various harsh wilderness environments, with no food, no crew, and no contact with the outside world. Though skilled in outdoor survival techniques, Tim could not have anticipated the challenge that would confront him in the Australian rainforest. These are his tapes.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Stranded. I'm here in the Australian outback. No, you're not, Tim. Hey everyone, welcome to Stranded. I'm here in the Australian rainforest. Over the next week, I'm going to be sharing this environment with some of the most dangerous animals, plants, reptiles, and downright scary creatures you will ever see. Oh, man. It's unbelievable. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. And that's also why I'm only going to take what I need for my shelter tonight. And what I need is a couple things. One, I need something to get me off the ground so we keep the venomous snakes and creepy crawlers away from me. Secondly, I need something to keep the rain off me. This stuff looks like it'll work just fine. You can smell it. The rain's coming. Oh, man. Okay, I'm just getting the final touches put on my shelter. It's crude, but it should work. At least a little bit to keep the some of the rain off me tonight. can only say I'm in the rainforest, and it is hot, and it is really humid. And I'm starting to feel that it's been a while since I've had some food in my belly, so I gotta just get the final part of this shelter done, and then I'm gonna go out and start looking for some food before the sun goes down.
The Komodo dragon is a very aggressive predator. It can get up to 10, 15 feet long.
Scuba divers stranded on a remote island, forced to fight off a man-eating Komodo dragon.
One of the dragons apparently saw the divers as lunch.
All right, so check this out. I'm out looking for food, and I come across these bones. On first inspection, I thought they might be animal bones, but they're definitely human. We know there are a lot of predators out here. Saltwater croc, for one, is huge. And maybe a feral pig. Maybe a feral pig. How's that? All right, I'm gonna do that again. Yeah, one more time. All right, so check this out. What the hell? Looks like one of our jungle friends knocked my camera over. All right, I'm gonna reset and do that again. Remember, one of the things that Aborigines used to do is they would look for fallen tree bark, tree stumps, and underneath that tree bark is where witchetty grubs hang out, and that's what I'm looking for right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to be pulling some of this off here and see what we can do. And hopefully... and we found the jackpot. So basically I'm going to take one of these guys here. It's cute. I don't know, let's give it a shot. You know, it's kind of juicy. It's kind of like... tastes like chicken and almonds. So, we got a nice little dinner here, and there's a good source of protein in these guys right here. They're not really that good. Little sunlight left. I want to show you an old Aboriginal hunting trick. Very simply, put some sap on the end of a stick. Stick it in a hole that you think belongs to a nocturnal animal. Rub it around. If hair comes back out, it's stuck in the sap. If hair comes back out, stuck in the sap, then we know there's an animal in there. All right, so I'm just going to stick it in there. See what I can find.
Monitor lizards do not kill their prey with their first bite. They have a cocktail of potent bacteria in their mouth, which infects the surface of the wound and causes its prey to eventually die if they don't get eaten right away.
Something definitely bit me. I'm gonna go take care of this. Welcome to the rainforest.
was a fossil fish which had disappeared when the dinosaurs did. And then in 1938, suddenly this one was trawled off of South Africa, and it was just like finding a dinosaur out in the forest someplace. I think it certainly opens the possibility of all types of monsters that might someday pop up.
Having tended to his wound, Tim attempted to keep himself dry and warm for the night ahead.
The importance of a fire. It's tantamount. Not only will the smoke and the flame help keep away some of the snakes and the creepy crawlers, but it'll keep me warm. And right now I'm soaked to the bone. Maybe in a minute. I thought I'd let you see what the middle of the night in a rainforest looks like. It's basically been raining hard for about 3 hours. Something just keeps walking around outside. Get out of here!
It's morning day 2. First thing I notice is that I feel sick, which is not what you want to feel when you're stranded. My arm is killing me. That thing that bit me yesterday. Oh, man. I have got a severe infection. That looks like some kind of blood poisoning to me. Which means I need to get to a village. I think I remember there's one about 5 miles north of here, which I'm gonna try to get to. I'm gonna grab my stuff on my camera and get the hell out of here.
Just making my way out of the shelter. Just trying to head due north. Trying to find that village because this infection in my arm is really starting to be a problem. I don't know if you saw that, but that was huge. Something just rustled through those plants there. And it was definitely not a crocodile.
As Tim tried to find his way back to civilization, it became increasingly clear that he was being stalked.
I gotta find that village. Oh God, I gotta find that village. It's been almost 2 hours since I left this morning. I normally wouldn't be moving with an infection like this.
Because you want to try to stay stationary, but with this thing stalking me, and if this infection gets up to my heart. I still haven't found the village, but my shoulder is killing me. I gotta take a look and see how this infection's doing. Oh god, it's definitely spreading. I gotta keep going, because I'm not gonna survive out here another night.
With the poison coursing through his body, Tim became increasingly weary and disoriented.
Oh god, I didn't find the village. Hey, Catherine. It's not how I expected it. You tell Maria that I love her. You take care of her. I love you both.
Tim Akron's body was never found. However, his camera equipment was recovered by Aboriginal trail guides less than a quarter mile from their village. DNA testing of saliva found on his equipment matched no known reptile species. And so we are left to wonder, do they live among us?